Hello everyone, this is Dylan from the Tarot Club, and we are back with Karl and his updated Gamma list. So he's got first place at our locals again, and he got it updated a bit, so we'll see what changed and how it is.
Yeah, so I played Gamma, of course. I played against a Dripku blue-yellow, which was pretty good. Played against a Green Cooler and SS3 Reboot, which was extremely difficult. So went undefeated tonight, only dropped one game to Reboot, which was the man Dylan here. He's a good player. So I'll show you what I played. Of course, this is just an insane card. Get your Unison. Won't talk too much about it, but just gets whatever piece you need, whichever one you're missing. A ridiculous card, your blue-green energy for sell. Dual attacker, gets rid of a body. It's really nice. For sell, this was probably a little too much. Might go down to 3 for space. This is a 54 card list, I think, so, you know, losing one would be pretty okay. I just saw him too much today, clogged my energy a lot. So, yeah, I'd probably go down to 3, but it's an insane card. This is the right super combo, I believe. The other list I posted was using 2 of the untapped one, but I was just testing that one day at locals, and I will never play that again. These are really good. You can charge them early. You can pick them up from your leader. You have to be at 4 or less life, but it's really not a big deal. Just hold them until you get to 4 life. Yeah, it was really, really good. Searchable via the Ravagers as well. Really a nice card. This card's incredible against Trunks Vegeta. Didn't play it, against it tonight, but pay 1 from your energy. Procs the Poutine and the Trunks, so basically let your turn play out for free for 1 energy, and an attack, a 15k attack is pretty nice. Hard to remove, it's barrier, really good card. Also played 2 of the 18. Against some slower decks, this is pretty nice early turns, hitting them with a 15k crit for really cheap, replacing yourself in the energy. It's really a good card. Also, these being able to use 1 of each turn to fix your energy, it's kind of insane. They're limit 1, but they printed 2 of them that have the same skill, so they were pretty good. Went down to 3 of these. I could see going to 4 again, because there were some times I didn't have it. It would have been nice. It gets answered a lot. Sometimes if you know your opponent's going to answer it with like Resolve Renewed or something, or Cooler, you can just hold 4 energy and use the second one after that. Usually they're not ready for 2 of them, but it was pretty good. You have to use it at the right time though, because some bad players will just shotgun this no matter what, and if you do that, you're probably going to lose. You have to make them commit to the board a little bit, then use this, so that way if they don't swing, they lost something for it. It doesn't do anything if they attack once. You just do this and then they pass turn. It's okay, but it's better if you make them commit to it and they lose something, some value out of the turn. This was pretty good. Didn't use it a lot today. Could have used it a lot against SS3 Reboot, but I didn't draw it, so I drew it 1 time. My opponent kept saying, "Is this good? Is this good?" And it was good every time because I didn't really draw it. So, but it's really a solid card.
Must have been nice for him.
Yes, it was good for you, Dylan. It was good. This is a new edition. A really good card. I didn't actually use it today, but it's just an extra win card. You can use it offensively. Stop floodgates. You can pay 5 for it just to go for game. Gets rid of a barrier body. Really a good card. I don't know why this card's legal. Probably should have been banned a while ago. Won my games against Reboot SS3. It's the only reason why I can beat that deck. Just a really solid card. Really good turn 7. Baby Hatchiyak, of course. Completely crazy. Scientist Fu. Another new addition. Just a good pressure card. If you need it. Comes off the top ropes. People don't expect it. 4 Apes. My favorite card. Really, really good. I can't say enough about this card. There are times where you can hold your Awaken on turn 3. You can like Ape, Awaken, untap 1, and then Ape again, and then untap 3. And yeah, it's just a solid card. Love it for blue decks. 4 of these Unisons. It was incredible. Really amazing. Another new addition was the Boo. Just a one of, because this card actually is I don't know if I could say it's on the same level as the Boo, because it's not good in every blue deck, but in this deck, it's really good to have this all the time. What I was doing today a lot was just minusing 4 on this down to like 1 or 2 markers, pressuring them with 2 swings, and then just replacing it with the Boo. Yeah, it was pretty crazy. When you're preparing for your turn where you want to Android 17 them, putting this on the board behind a Baby Hatchiac, Dimension Magic, stuff like that, feels very, very hard to get through. So I really like that Boo. I'll definitely keep it in. For Senzabine, really loved this card. We play a lot of dual attackers, so this is just a lot of value putting this on a dual attacker. Really good defensively against some decks. You know, Weenie Rush, of course. If your opponent's going to have like a lot of 25k swings one turn, like against Dripku, it's nice to put this on your leader, and then a super combo gets you out of the rest of the 25k swings that turn. So this was very, very good. Maybe these should have been token negates. I don't know. They were really good. They saved me a lot today. But token negates in this deck might just be better. You can still use the blocker because the blocker doesn't have energy cost, so it's not affected by the leader. I think you still need to play these in some capacity, just in case you tap out in hard matchups like Cooler or something. If you know, or not Cooler, yellow decks, if they Cooler you, maybe you can be prepared for the next swing with this on tap 1, and then you're back in the game. So I don't know what I'm going to do about the counterattacks yet, but these were really, really good today. An incredible card that I probably will run another one of. Just huge value, bottom decking, the 1-drop Kais that SS3 Reboot plays. But regardless of that, just plus 10, draw 1 is incredible. Also, getting rid of a boss card if you need to on your own turn can come up sometimes. So Dirty Burst deals with big stuff. Don't really need to say much. It's kind of a staple for blue decks right now. Everybody probably knows what the leader does by now. Gamma 1 and 2, newfound foes, if you don't know. So for side, I'll go over that real quick. Deborah's just for hand control. I put it in once, didn't see it against Green Cooler at all. And he was making me pitch cards early game too. So it was just unfortunate that I didn't see it, but staple probably for best of 3s. Meckies, didn't put him in today, but they're good against certain decks. U7 primarily. GT, it's not bad against slower decks like Blue Mirrors. It's pretty good. It's for yellow, pretty much. It can be good against red. Can be good against certain blue decks. Anything that has barrier floodgate type effects. That's what I put this in against. I don't know. I'll get this out of the way. This was just the 15th card. It, in theory, I guess, could be good against the mirror match, maybe, to respond to their floodgates. It's not terrible, but I never put it in. Didn't even think about it, really. This went in against Reboot SS3. Was very good. Dylan actually said, wow, you have another one? I used it on him in the finals, in game 3, actually. Put his hand to 0. He, I passed, obviously. He took his turn. And then I used this again on the crackback. And that's pretty much how I won, 2 turns in a row. So, otherwise, I wouldn't have had a chance. That deck is incredible. 2 Trunks counterplays. This is just strictly for offense. Funny enough, there was a point against you, Dylan, where I could have used this. I had the Unison out, and I didn't have 3 androids in my energy, so I could not use the untap 3 skill. So I actually had this available on defense. Didn't use it, but offensively it was really, really nice to stop floodgates. Last 2 cards were these. I used them against SS3 Reboot, but he said it really didn't do much to him. I thought it would, but it ended up not doing much, so I'll probably take these out. Never drew. I only played this for 2 and then tapped 2 to flip his leader. I didn't plan on trying to let it survive for the draw. That's just never going to happen in today's meta. It's going to get ran over the very following turn you play this, so I probably wouldn't play these again, but they were okay. That's the deck.
All right, nice. So how was your matchups tonight?
They were good. Like I said, I went 3-0 and I only dropped 1 game to SS3 Reboot. Probably the superior deck to this. I think I got lucky with Android 17 turning the tide. My opponent also did not have Baby Hatchiac or or the Jiren, the black card that stops your hand from getting shuffled. If he had those, probably would have been a little bit more difficult, but it was still really hard. He established the Roshi, kept drawing him cards, 225 crits every turn. It was difficult, but yeah, deck performed really well. It's pretty crazy. I think I got to 20 cards in hand at one point tonight, 21 maybe, something like that. So
Pretty crazy.
Yeah, it's a very solid deck. I enjoy it, so that's it.
All right, so that was Carl's updated Gamma list, and we'll see you guys in the next video.